A megadrought is hitting Arizona. It has seen the Colorado River plummet to record lows. CNN's Lucy Kafanov reports the impact is everywhere, from farming to flushing a toilet.
This picture-perfect but parched corner of Arizona is the Rio Verde Foothills, an unincorporated expanse of upscale homes and sprawling ranches about an hour's drive from downtown Phoenix.
Under here is a 5,000-gallon water tank.
Karen Nabity loved her little slice of paradise until it began to run dry.
What keeps you up at night?
Water, water, water.
Neighbors' wells have begun to dry up, others harvesting rainwater as an extra buffer.
This is the stockpile that's about to go into the house to be used to flush our toilets.
Many homeowners rely on private water deliveries from nearby Scottsdale, which no longer has enough to spare.
So come January 1st, we're done.
Last November, Scottsdale informed water hauling companies that starting in 2023, they could no longer buy Scottsdale water to deliver outside city limits, including the Rio Verde Foothills. The man delivering the water, and more recently the bad news, is John Hornewer.
There's no question about it. The drought is reality. Rio Verde is the first domino to fall because of the drought that we're in.
Are people taking it seriously enough?
They're not. Water is more precious than you realize, and once you go to your faucet and you turn it on, there's no water, then its value becomes real.
Across swaths of urban Arizona, signs of drought aren't immediately obvious. As the taps run dry, developers keep building.
This is a symbol of the massive growth of Maricopa County.
Maricopa County, which includes the Rio Verde Foothills, is the fastest growing in the nation, adding more residents last year than any other county. But as cities boom, the drought pushes Arizona farmers to the brink.
Thanks to the Colorado River, Pinal County is, or at least was, one of the most productive farming regions in the United States. The crops grown here are shipped all over the country. But as the megadrought continues to worsen and water supplies like this dry up, the farmers here fear their fertile fields could become desert again.
Once we hit Tier 2 shortage, we lost all of our water.
For 3 generations, Will Thielander's family has tilled the soil in Pinal County, an hour's drive south of Phoenix.
So we're looking at where I grew corn last year, but we didn't have enough water, so field sits empty. 50% of my farm is fallow now.
And that's a big economic hit.
Yeah.
Neighboring farms have folded up. Others have sold their land to solar companies and developers.
Do you fear that the future of farming in Arizona is under threat?
Yeah. No one can produce it like the Colorado River can for food. So yeah, I'm really worried. 50 years down the road, unless we come up with solutions, farming won't be here.
To survive, Thielander is placing his hope on a new crop.
We're looking at a plant called Waiuli,
a drought-resistant desert shrub that produces natural rubber for tires while using a fraction of the water. But he wants politicians to listen up.
People just keep saying, oh, we'll pump some water. What happens in 50 years? What happens to people's kids and grandkids, and where's all the food come? Just kicking the can down the road and hoping for the best is what everyone seems to be doing. I don't think is a path for success.
Back in the foothills, residents see their plight as a warning to others.
America, wake up. For the folks that are sitting there and surrounded by water and have great wells in other states and that kind of thing, don't think you're not going to be affected.
Lucy Kafanov, CNN, Arizona.